This is a Sports Catastrophe production. Hey there, hello there. It's Jeff Cutter Diamond. Welcome you to another Sports Catastrophe on this date. And on this day, May the 15th, in the year 1989, the Toronto Blue Jays did something shocking for the first time in their franchise history. They fired a manager mid-season. Yes, the Toronto Blue Jays, you see the card of Jimy Williams as manager, but he's no more the manager. The Blue Jays were 12-24. They were terrible. They only won 1/3 of their games, so they were on pace for a 54-win season if everything went according to plan. So the Blue Jays really needed to get rid of Jimy Williams. The Blue Jays' managerial history comes like this. Roy Hartsfield for the first 3 seasons when the Blue Jays were really terrible and had expansion blues. Bobby Maddock came in for a few seasons. And then this renegade from the Atlanta system, Bobby Cox, came in and brought the Blue Jays some winning. So much so in 1983, the Blue Jays were in the pennant hunt until late August. 84, the Blue Jays won 89 games, but they were 15 back of Detroit. We can blame them. And then 85, the Blue Jays had a chance to go to the World Series at the very least, but blew a 3-1 series lead to the Kansas City Royals. What is it about Toronto 3-1 blown leads? And then, of course, Bobby Cox went to Atlanta. Now, Bobby Cox was not fired. Cox left for Atlanta because Ted Turner gave him the money. So Jimy Williams, with one M, became the manager. And he had some good teams and some bad teams. 87 was when the Blue Jays really should have been to the ALCS at the very least. But bad managing, bad injuries, and bad attitudes led the Jays to lose every game in the final week and not go to the playoffs. The Blue Jays were not that good in 1989. They had just traded Jesse Barfield to the Yankees for one Al Leiter. So basically, the Jays were trying to change things up a bit. Well, the Blue Jays did their best, and Cito Gaston was brought in, who was the hitting instructor, but he was a good manager. In 1989, the Blue Jays would surprisingly, to a lot of baseball fans, and I know a lot of baseball fans probably won't be happy with this, but the Blue Jays went all the way. They started out confident with Gaston. Gaston was supposed to be the interim until maybe Terry Bevington or even Lou Piniella could have been a Blue Jay manager. But thanks to Cito's masterful managing, when the Jays were down 10-0 to the Red Sox, just days before the Sky Dome was to open in 1989, the Red Sox, the Blue Jays with that big win actually did it, and that encouraged Gaston to keep the manager's job, and he did. He brought the Blue Jays back from the brinks and won them the 1989 AL East, just edging up Baltimore. Cito Gaston became the first black manager in the playoffs by leading the 1988 Blue Jays to the ALCS. Unfortunately, though, the Oakland A's stood in their way, and I can't blame the Jays for being bombarded by the A's. I mean, can you imagine Oakland's lineup and Jose Canseco's moonshot into the 5th deck in 1989? Yep, that was huge. I mean, the Blue Jays in 1989 shocked a lot of people by picking up Mookie Wilson, of all people. I thought the Mets would covet Mookie so much that they wouldn't move him. But they did. The Blue Jays got him, and I think Jeff Musselman either went to the Mets. Musselman went to the Mets. But man, imagine the Blue Jays in 89, with Barfield now gone. Mookie Wilson was coming to do it. Junior Felix came in, and the same series as the Red Sox Blue Jays come back, he put on a clinic against the Red Sox, and the Blue Jays swept the Red Sox in that 3-game series, making it, at the time, 12 straight wins on Fenway Park soil, which is like, what the hell? So yeah, Junior Felix was still there. George Bell was declining a bit. Lloyd Moseby would soon head to Detroit. Yeah. The Blue Jays pitching wasn't that bad. I mean, Dave Steed was decent. Jimmy Key was putting on a show. Who else was there? I said Jim Clancy, but I'm wrong. I don't know. Ernie Witt was on his way to Atlanta. Willie, not Willie. Fred McGriff was still a Blue Jay. He was good. Tony Fernandez. Kelly Gruber was coming into his own. I think Nelson Lariano was at second base a lot for the Jays. But yeah, the 1989 Blue Jays shocked everyone by getting to the ALCS. Yes, Oakland stopped them in the tracks, but whatever. I mean, you go from 12 and 24 and basically on pace for a terrible season, and then you find your way through the AL East and win the division. That's gratitude. That's fantastic, isn't it? I know it's a little biased because I'm a Blue Jay fan, but hey, you know what? 12 and 24 is nothing to laugh at. Anyway, I'm Jeff Diamond. I do.